Hold it. He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Sabrina Parr, y'all. I'm sure we all have learned and come to learn and love Miss Sabrina Parr. If you don't recall who she is, she's the beautiful former fiance of Lamar Odom, y'all. Well, Lamar Odom went out, y'all, and he said some very disparaging things about Sabrina recently, y'all, which I love both of them dearly, and I would have never thought that Lamar would have said some of the things about her. But he said some things to Wendy Williams about Sabrina, and here's what he said.
With you, Wendy, there was some things that kind of always made me like look at her at the corner of my eye. Like when she told me that she had slept with my ex-wife's significant other.
He said that about Sabrina. He said that Sabrina slept with Tristan Thompson. That's Khloe's to-be husband or whatever he is. And I just couldn't believe he said that. So, he said that, he had to be honest. He said that there were some things that kind of always made him look at her out the corner of the eye. He said because when she told him that she had slept with his ex-wife's significant other, he said, he had to put things together. He said, and that's the only person he thought of. Yes, that's a lot. But
that's
it's
a lot
crazy.
For a dude that's kind of, I ain't mad at him for that one.
Well, but that's not right, though.
Yeah, well, he had to put it out there, but I can see why that would, kind of sour the relationship a little bit.
Yeah, but he cheated on her. He made it very clear that he did cheat on her, but he used the reason why he cheated on her because she said that she cheated with Tristan. But that's just, I don't know. I feel so bad for Sabrina. And all she wanted to do was love Lamar. I mean, she helped take care of him. She helped nurse him back into well-being because, he was out there and stuff on drugs and what have you. And she was there for him. But now, honey, he just dumped her like a hot potato and saying that she slept with his ex. But it was so crazy about the whole story, though. That's this Hollywood thing because Lamar slept with Khloe. And Sabrina allegedly supposed to sleep with Tristan. So they both, that's like swapping.
I'm confused of all of this.
Yeah, me and you both. I'm lost now.
I'm like, maybe I need to watch the show. What show we need to watch to keep up with this?
It's not a show. It's not even a show, Ricky. It's just, because Lamar Odom was married to Khloe Kardashian once upon a time. And now he and Sabrina were dating and they were going to get married. So Sabrina allegedly slept with Tristan, which is now Khloe's fiance. So it's just too much, though. But we just got to keep them lifted up in prayer, y'all. Because I've hated that Sabrina's no longer with Lamar and what have you. So we're going to follow that story and see if love might bring them back together. All right, speaking of bringing back together, y'all, let's continue to pray for Kevin Hart. I hope it brings him back to his former stylist / assistant. Y'all, I don't know if y'all heard the story, but Kevin Hart's personal shopper, y'all, allegedly only took $1 million from him. Now, they're saying, y'all, they're saying that Dylan Sire, honey, was arraigned in New York yesterday on charges of including grand larceny. Now, they say he allegedly used Kevin Hart's credit cards to fund a beautiful, lavish lifestyle. Now, they're saying that Mr. Sire, he included his shopping sprees with Patek Philippe. That's a very expensive watch. He also got some Louis Vuitton bags, and they said, and a Sam Friedman painting. Now, they're saying Kevin Hart hired him back in 2015, and over the time, he began to use Kevin's credit cards to make cash into his personal accounts and bought items that he had FedEx to his beautiful home and business. Now, they're saying he only racked up $1.2 million on Kevin cards over 2 years, y'all. So let's continue to pray for Kevin and his family, y'all.
Now, Rick, you've used Stylist in the past. You use Stylist, right?
Yeah.
And those people, they get a pretty decent amount of money for doing what they do, right?
Right.
They get paid fair. Don't you think somebody who do something like that deserves extra time in prison?
Absolutely.
Because you already, you got somebody who's entrusting you, and man, like that's real. That's a real low life to me.
You just have to have a good business manager. You just have to have a really good business manager to deal with the stylist directly or whatever, because it can get real gray area and a lot of them will play some games, some unbelievable games and stuff. So you can't get caught up in all that stuff. I'm trying to get you these jeans, but your business manager won't, all that stuff. Start going that way. They mean, because, if they can't work within your system, then you don't need them.
$1.2 million. That's when you got too much money, honey. Yeah, that's a lot.
I hope they get 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we hope Kevin's wife don't leave him and think that their money was going to another woman like the first time. So
like you would think. That's what you would think. That's what you would think.
Boy.
That's exactly what you would think.
I sure damn would. You thinking of Louis Vuitton, honey, and Patek Philippe watches and things, and I could just picture a queen wearing all that right now. I
Right.
just know where the money went, honey. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is mushroom garden. On the high end, you say mushroom garden, and on the low, you say beautiful grayish black. That's your color for today.
All right, y'all give it up for Gary with the T.